truck has been sitting here leaking all over the driveway. That's a violation and you know it.
It's registered, it's insured, and it still takes my wife to her doctor.
So you're just going to ignore this? It's clearly a violation of neighborhood standards. I don't issue citations based on appearances. I need a real code violation.
I didn't break any law when I dragged the hose across that cracked driveway and started washing the hardened farm mud off the white Ford F-150. But the way she came marching across the street, you would have thought I was violating some serious community ordinance. The truck looked rough, layers of baked soil sealed into the grille, wheel wells packed from months of gravel roads, streaks of dried clay cutting down over headlights that had seen more sunrise shifts than most people ever will. It belongs to Walter and June Miller, both in their late 70s, and that truck is not a project or an eyesore. It is 42 years of dairy farming condensed into steel and chrome. Walter bought it after a strong harvest season, financed it responsibly, paid it off early, and maintained it himself long before arthritis began locking his hands each morning. They have paid property taxes on this home for over 30 years without missing a deadline. Now they live on Social Security and a small farm pension, balancing Medicare deductions, rising insurance premiums, prescription refills, and fuel costs that climb faster than their fixed income. A professional detail would cost more than their grocery budget. Last year, a repair estimate nearly equaled 3 months of insurance payments. So Walter made a decision most working people understand. He keeps the brakes reliable, the engine steady, and the lights bright enough to pass inspection. Cosmetic perfection does not come before mechanical safety, when the truck still has to carry his wife to cardiology appointments and physical therapy 20 minutes away. As the water began cutting through the dirt and revealing the original white paint beneath, a woman from 2 houses down approached, voice tight and already accusing. She said the truck looked abandoned, claimed it lowered property values, and mentioned HOA appearance standards and possible runoff violations. Before I could explain that this was private property and controlled drainage, she said she had already called the police to report an unlicensed car wash and a potential code issue. Minutes later, a female officer arrived, calm and observant. She asked who owned the vehicle. Walter straightened as much as his back allowed, rested one hand on the tailgate, and said quietly, "It's registered, it's insured, it's paid for, and it still gets my wife to her doctor." The officer checked the plates, verified active insurance, inspected the lights, and confirmed there was no ordinance being violated. Helping someone maintain their legally owned vehicle was not a crime, and appearance alone was not evidence. The neighbor stepped back, suddenly less certain, though still protective of her standards. I turned the hose back on carefully, rinsing chrome that had earned every scratch through decades of dawn labor and unpaid overtime. By the time the mud was gone, the truck did not look new. But it looked protected, maintained, and respected, just like the man who worked a lifetime to own it. Should a paid-off truck be treated like a violation simply because age makes it harder to keep it spotless? Or does dignity still matter more than curb appeal? If you believe lifetime work deserves respect, like this, share it, and comment where you stand.